What is going on, guys? KDR1 here, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 3. Let's get right into it. We gotta extract the Turian survivors. Let's go do it. Let's see. We're gonna say ED Liara. Alright. We're back on Tachanka.
This crash site's a nightmare.
The last time we visited
Looks
Tachanka
like Reed was right
was in
about
the last game.
Reed's guns. Edie, any further intel?
The mission brief identifies the Turian commander as Lieutenant Tarquin Victus,
Victus?
the Primarch's son.
Try to raise him.
I've heard rumors of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka, but nothing about Turians.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, sir. But the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Okay. Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
The level of destruction is rather amazing.
Go.
Shepard, any idea what these Turians were
Tuchanka
here
always
to do?
looks rough.
Maps of the area list no important resources.
Shh, you see them?
Kill them quickly. We do not have reinforcements.
A downed escape pod.
It appears that they survived the crash, and then a harvester exploded the pod.
Died in the explosion?
And then pulled out to be eaten by.
Go.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're
Pin
here.
down.
Then surprise is on our side.
Exactly. Let's go.
It's elements of pause. One more. I did not see that last one.
That harvester will
Hit
compromise
it.
the escape pod.
Got a harvester. Bug.
Thank you. Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site. There's another pod ahead.
Okay, we can go up here.
We managed to save them all.
Nice. Saved him, chat.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
The pressure for Lieutenant Victus to succeed in light of his father's promotion must be intense.
Organic species give disproportionate credit to parental influence. Peer groups are a more important factor in determining behavior.
See how good this is. Victus. Medical care right there. We need that for sure.
They don't see us.
Follow my lead.
Okay, this is really good. This gun is amazing. Marauder. Finish off this harvester.
Shepard, another harvester!
He almost brought it down.
Saved all the Turians. It feels good. This way.
Come
This way.
Edie. Our AI. I still can't get over the fact that
Shepard here. What's your
he's
status?
an AI robot now.
Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
How's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this.
When we find it, we'll ask.
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
There's the harvester. It's retreating.
Gotta keep moving. Got a marauder right there. This gun is amazing. Gotta be like a Mark III or something. Fly keeps moving.
Okay.
We almost got him this time.
Let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
I need these guys working together. Better not to complicate things.
Let's see. Extended barrel. That's a suppressor.
All right, let's move!
Full arsenal at the ready.
Not one more soldier dies here today!
Whoa. Contact. Okay, this one has a lot of armor. There we go, he's down. Got another marauder. And a blob. What's going on, Nick? Let's see. Keep coming. Another marauder. Veteran. Nice. Took out 2,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Nice trophy right there. Cover. We're pushing up though. Whoa. Whoa. What's going on? Heals.
Full arsenals are ready.
Not one more soldier dies here today.
No, that's right. I gotta watch out. Back here. Whew. Get that cover, get that cover. Careful. All right, there we go.
Officer incoming.
Oh, that's what that is. The thing. Keep moving up. Here we go, singularity. We gotta kick this thing out. Gotta be really careful. Ah, come on. We got so close. So close.
Full arsenal is ready.
Not one more soldier dies here today!
Once we get to that part, we gotta be super careful. This almost reminds me of Evil West. Get all these guys out of here. Fucking crazy.
Harvester incoming.
Yo, we got it.
Area
Giant killer. Defeat a harvester. W shot. W. W. So that's what we needed to do. I was wondering, like, trying to move up, but it was pinning us down heavily.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up.
Stand down, soldier.
These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
Bad calls happen.
Owning your mistake takes guts. But you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it. And so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Appeal to their honor.
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the
It's
mission
kind of
fails.
crazy to see the Turians losing hope. You would think that they would
Men,
be like
I own what happened.
vicious
here today,
warriors.
But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Alright, so we got them out of their tough spot.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Yes, I have to trust you.
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? Doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And?
And that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Oh, that was his son.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Uh-huh. You never told me where you'd be getting that tissue from.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
You're lucky it worked.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Right.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
The Solarian's smarter than I thought. This could work.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright, let's get back to the map. We always end up going back this way.
You see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Cerberus is attacking everywhere. Let's see. Here the genophage.
All hands, full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
New form of Reaper, Shepard. Using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
Cowards! They're afraid to take us head-on!
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
Keep your word.
You said you'd help. It's time to deliver.
What is it you need?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Reeve, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
If you want our help, you'd better be.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Dalatrus?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Yes.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrus?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Erdnot Reeve believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
No way. Not doing that. The Krogan deserve a chance, even if it leads to war.
Have you recovered enough from your procedure to do this, Reeve?
Don't go there, Shepard. I'm fine. I've spoken with the other clans. They're gathering on our secret meeting ground at the Hollows. We'll rendezvous there, take an armored convoy against the Reaper. After today, Krogan's superiority will be obvious to everyone.
Rare opportunity to improve galactic opinion of Krogan. Hope you use it wisely.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Uh-oh. Reveal. Shroud sabotage.
I got a message from them.
Reeve, it's Jorgal Farak. The Reapers are attacking the Hollows. Be ready for a fight.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Shepard, protect our flank. I'll go pull the other clans out of the fire.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our six. Now move!
Here they come!
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
Shepard, there's hordes of them over here. Defend that shuttle.
This is as bad as Paladin! More incoming! Only a few enemies remain.
Get out of here. Level 32.
And so it begins. History will show that Clan Erdnot drew first Reaper blood.
No time for bragging. The airstrike is on the way.
Female safe, Shepard. Recommend haste, however. Vital signs troubling.
Who let the Solarian onto Tachanka? They aren't welcome here.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
His name is Morden Solus. He's here to cure the genophage.
You didn't see what his kind did to our people. You weren't there, human. There will be a reckoning for the genophage, Tarak. But not until I say so.
Enough! You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
Count me in.
I will.
And so will the rest of you.
Convoy, this is Turian Wing Artemec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemec. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
I hope you're not serious about avenging the genophage, Reeve. It would be a disaster for our people.
Our people were made for war. It's what they want.
And you need to be the leader who tells them they're wrong.
Krogan already spread war across galaxy before. Genophage was result. Must learn from that. Otherwise, we'll share fate of ancestors.
And would our ancestors forgive their enemies so easily?
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tachanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tachanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
Maybe, but that didn't give anyone the right to unleash the genophage on us.
You'll be caught in a vicious cycle if you try to avenge the genophage.
True.
As long as the rest of the galaxy thinks we want revenge, we'll have power. They'll fear us the way Krogan were meant to be feared. Isn't that why you destroyed Malin's research, Shepard?
But what do you really intend to do, Reeve?
That would be telling.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
Reveal the shroud sabotage.
The Dalatraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What are you talking about?
She said they sabotaged the shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
That backstabbing pinejack. She didn't think we'd notice?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I suppose your apology was sincere, Shepard. A pity. You would have made a worthy adversary. Why are we stopping?
We're allies. There it is.
Reeve, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Hurry it up.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemec, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
An airstrike alone won't be sufficient. They'll need our assistance.
Damn it.
We gotta go then.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Shepard, what's happening?
Reeve, get the female out of here now. Go! Artemec, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
There's a tunnel over there. Could be a way off.
Get to it!
We're Krogan. We're fine. The wreck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the
It's the
airstrike.
catacombs.
We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
We'll have to find you first. Where are you?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the City of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
I'm sure you can figure it out, Shepard. Find a way through.
Curious. It seems Krogan were once capable of artistic expression.
This isn't a side of them we've seen before. It implies culture.
What were you saying, Reeve?
Just find a way through there and we'll pick you up. Nothing in the galaxy will stop this cure.
More tremors.
That didn't feel like a quake.
Reeve, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Nothing here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Then the last place you want to be is underground, Shepard. Get moving.
Did I hear that right? Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws?
Krogan don't usually name Thresher Maws. This must be an unusual specimen.
What is that?
Organic. No life signs detected.
Shepard, if I didn't know better, I'd say we've seen this before.
Yeah.
This is unexpected. My scans confirm the presence of Rachni DNA.
Rachni?
But how? You killed their queen on Noveria.
This one's different. Mutated. Reeve, those rumors you heard were true. We've got Rachni here.
Yeah, we're seeing them too. We'll deal with it later. Getting to that shroud is our priority.
Agreed. We're trying to find our way out.
Make it quick.
I like how they're not concerned at all. They're like, okay, fine.
In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
One wonders what the Krogan might have become if they
Reeve,
avoided
we made it
nuclear
back outside.
war.
If you can see the radioactive haze, you're making progress.
And the color green. Plant life was assumed dead in this ecosystem.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still disrupting the Shroud. Get out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
Dealing with the Reaper when we get there will be another matter.
Movement ahead.
Wow, yeah.
Nothing stays quiet here for long.
I would have never thought that the Krogan could do something nice. But I mean, they got wiped out. They had nuclear war and bio warfare.
Eyes sharp on our perimeter.
Agreed. It's an ideal point of ambush.
All out. Let's see.
Another quake. It seems Count Cross is not a myth.
Stay sharp.
Jump.
It isn't over yet.
Keep the fire up. There's a few more over there. Here we go. We're making progress.
Reeve, right about Calros. She's on the move.
We've been talking about that, and what do you want?
Be quiet, Reeve. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's going on?
Just an idea. We can discuss it when you get out of there.
Here they come.
Whoa.
We're in the middle of a firefight right now.
What in a firefight?
I didn't think Tuchanka could get any worse.
I know, right?
Will do.
Calros.
Reeve!
Whoa.
Calros territorial instinct confirmed.
Let's see how fast she can go. Shepard, keep moving while I lose this thing. We'll find you somewhere ahead.
Pressure mark getting closer.
It must smell Solarian
where we are now. This planet is one giant death trap.
Threats like that explain why there's no such thing as weak hostiles ahead.
Contact. Wow, so they really had like a whole culture and everything.
Doing what we can. What about you?
Shepard, we're losing Kalros. Find a way down and we'll pick you up.
All right.
Shepard, get in the truck. The rack, watch your back. That Thresher Maw is still out there. Make it fast, Reeve. We're in the open here.
Move it.
Are firing. There it is.
It's Kalros.
Kalros. Oh, this is like something from Monster Hunter.
Move,
Now the dragon.
We're in. Go.
Alamador.
Your Krogan friend may still be alive.
The rack was no friend. Now, let's get moving. We got a Reaper to deal with.
We no longer possess the firepower to defeat a Reaper.
I know the odds don't usually mean much to us. But I don't think even we can make it to that tower.
We're not leaving here until the genophage is cured.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It's not mine, it's hers.
Kalros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
Every living thing on this planet knows how to kill, and kill well. Her more than most.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
You'll do it if our alliance means anything, Shepard. Not even a Reaper's gonna stop us from curing the genophage.
But how do you summon a Thresher Maw?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here.
Right.
alive.
We don't need to lose
Hell of a
nobody.
story to tell.
Shepard, try not to get killed up there. Fight like a Krogan and you'll be fine. I can handle them. Go! Ah!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in there!
Shepard, those Ragni are dead. But the Maw hammers need to be raised before he can use them.
We're a little busy, Reeve.
Then leave that part to me and just get there.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Lord. They're all over us out here.
See.
By the goddess, to our left!
Laser.
Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Shepard, the hammers are up. There are 2 of them. You'll have to activate them both.
Are we sure about this?
If I was organic, that would probably burn.
Just keep moving. Stick to cover.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
This is crazy.
Don't stop.
Commander, this is Artemis Wing. I'll try to give the Reaper something else to shoot at.
Goddess, be with us.
Their timing is impeccable.
Go! Let's push ahead.
Over on our left, one of the hammers.
The other one is on the right.
Getting to that was another matter entirely.
Morton, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Almost have cure. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
The second hammer's on the other side.
I got it.
Shepard, you still have to
Hold on.
I'm a little busy, Reeve.
No excuses on that side.
Running from 3 brutes. Ain't trying to dodge this robot. Hey. All right.
Get back to the truck. I'll take care of the cure.
Krogan love their drones. Oh, here we go. Thrasher Maw versus Reaper. Here we go. W Thresher Maw.
Morton, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. But Eve, dead.
What happened?
Stress sampling, too intense. Too much trauma. Wanted to stop. She refused. Her decision.
She did it for her people.
Female was stabilizing force for Krogan. Implications of Reeve as lone Krogan leader. Problematic.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morton, this whole thing is coming apart. There's got to be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance.
Dang.
No other option.
She did
Not
it for
coming
her
back.
people. She
Scheduled
probably
to
already
clear.
knew.
Explosions likely to be problematic.
Morton, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. Need to see it through. For her. Would have liked to see how it ends. Sure you'll do fine without me.
I'll miss you.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Right, somebody else might have gotten it wrong. Morton. Repaying the Krogan what the Solarians did wrong.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Ah, classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent.
Go.
Yes, yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
Yes. Rip Morden.
To the void, we commit her body. In life, this Krogan faced our greatest enemy with rare valor. In death, she has proven a savior to her people. May her courage fan the flames of hope for the future. She is now the true mother of Tachanka. Wouldn't be a war without a funeral.
Fortunate casualty.
She died because of a decision I made. Malin's research might have saved her.
Man.
Death is no stranger to Tachanka. She fulfilled her purpose. It was a shame about the hijack, though. Morden.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
It's too bad he wasn't a Krogan. History can't show that a Solarian cured the Genophage.
Then who did?
The only Krogan who was left standing. I may end up being more famous than you, Shepard. No matter. You lived up to your word, now I'll do the same. Tell the Turians we're more than happy to come show them how to win a war. The Krogan already killed one Reaper, didn't we?
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Reeve has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Erdnot Reeve has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
humanity. I appreciate that.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, we have several dry dock ships ready to help construct the Crucible. And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
Nicely done, Commander. You must be exhausted.
I'll sleep when this war is over.
With respect, you've been going non-stop since Earth.
Sounds vaguely like an order, Trainer.
A polite suggestion from someone with a vested interest in your success, Commander.
I suppose 40 wings won't hurt. But first sign of any trouble, I want to know. That's an order.
Understood.
Uh-oh. We're back in Dream World. This one kind of
You just spared our race another genocide.
Wait. I don't know what this part is supposed to be. Maybe put on his mind or something.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Are you ready? Bring the lost.
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Caden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Caden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Yeah, he's gonna be mad at us because we killed the Genophage.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Adina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright, we really need to upgrade.
Bethany, you see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian. Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria. Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better. Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed
Alright, we're gonna go
stress
visit
tests.
Ashley.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Right. I know there's still that, but I'm gonna go to the Citadel. Scouts. Ashley and then talk to the council. Like Michael.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend? What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. No. No, 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 no!
What have you got?
You're gonna want to hear this, Commander. Emergency message playing on loop from a comm tower.
To all incoming ships, the Citadel is under attack. Do not attempt to land. Cerberus is controlling all docks. Notify the Citadel fleet. Send reinforcements to CSEC headquarters. If that falls, the station falls.
That sounded like Commander Bailey.
Where do you want the Normandy?
Since you can't dock, we'll deploy in the shuttle. Get us in near CSEC headquarters.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Save Ashley, she's in there. Go. Cerberus was planning something.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover.
Understood.
Knowing how that elusive man works, he wants us to come here and stuff. I have a trap.
Bailey, how bad are you hurt?
I'm alright. Looks worse than it is. About time some cavalry got here.
Is this the situation everywhere? Are the counselors even alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door.
We got
if no one interrupts me with a bullet this time. Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
One counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The Executor's office is defensible. He may have gone to ground there when the shooting started.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
I want to hit it more than one time when you had those locked doors, but just need to hit it once. And you want to shield defeated the riot shield. That's that weakness, always. But the shield's never big enough to cover their feet for the most part. Or disabled. There we go.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it. Keep looking.
There's gotta be survivors.
So many lives given.
I am capturing images of the deceased. It may prove useful for motivating resistance or inclusion in future memorials.
The humans have an expression, Edie. It's too soon.
It is too soon.
We've got to be close now.
There is damage here. We may be too late.
Let's try. Cleared him out easy. Keep heading up.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn, alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count him out yet.
Found him. He looks unharmed.
Get him somewhere safe.
Oh no.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Udina, he's staging a coup. He's got the other counselors now to hand over to Cerberus.
3 on 1, pal. It's over.
No. No, it's fun.
You're gonna pay for that.
Oh no. He took out one of the consulars. Oh, we gotta get him. Come on, Shepard, you can aim.
What the hell's going on up there?
An assassin. He's getting away.
Shepard acting like he can't aim for the sake of the plot.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
Oh, this is Udina. He's working with Cerberus. Of course.
On the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to
That's why originally I chose.
I've got a fix on the council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Yo, this is some Mission Impossible stuff.
See, your car stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative. Their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the council's transponders.
Where are they going?
Ninjas.
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Data's with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is... It's all over.
On my way.
Yeah, these are Cerberus. Gotta go to the plaza. Oh no. They're doing indiscriminate fire.
That shield light effect from their palms is giving out bizarre dark energy readings.
I could use one of their long-lived replacements instead of the hands that they
Not quite. Keep moving. Jump. All right, contact. Atlas mech.
Where's the council?
Let's try the sniper.
Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Great.
Target down. Wait. Wait, can we get in? No? I don't think we can. I think that one might have glitched out. But it looks like we could possibly actually get in a mech suit. Pretty cool.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Dark in here.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Threat neutralized, for now.
Incoming phantoms.
Where? Let's see. Whoa. Got me like that? Hold up.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Threat neutralized.
Here we go.
For now.
Incoming phantoms.
Dang, I'm calling troopers.
there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Not again.
Out of here.
Shepard?
I see them. Jump.
Nice.
What was that?
Oh, that's her.
Get down. Go.
She's up. She's up. Ashley's back.
Damn it. Cerberus hit the shuttle. Everybody back to the elevator. Shepard?
Shepard's blocking our escape. He's with Cerberus.
Udina, let me handle this. Shepard, guns down.
I've come for Adina. You don't have to get involved.
Yes, I do. I'm all that's left.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Solarian Counselor confirmed it.
My evidence suggests otherwise. Observe. Here is Counselor Valen being shot in CSEC headquarters. Here is Commander Shepard pulling the trigger.
You're gonna pay for that.
What more do you
Oh,
need?
that's fake.
This is Commander Shepard. I need to be sure.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
We've mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Weapon down, Commander. It'll help your case a lot.
You're better than this. What? We can't use these options? You're better than this.
Damn it, Ash.
Counselor, get the door.
Why are they making us fight Ash?
Ashley.
I had to take a stand, Shepard. You taught me that.
Are you serious?
What now, Commander?
Stand back. I'll cover you if they get through the door. The door!
R.I.P. Ashley.
Bailey?
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
Ash?
Your life came with a steep cost.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't.
I was so dumb.
But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
That was so dumb. You know what? Maybe if we shot her in the leg, maybe she would have lived. I don't know.
Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
Alright. Win the political standoff. Right? What was that?
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that.
Oh,
we can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. Probably the same VI that got doctored footage of you to Udina so fast. Whoever this guy is,
allow
he's a pro.
like a main character just
He's
to
as mortal as
die
anyone
like
else.
that.
He'll make a mistake.
I hope I'm there when it happens. We lost a lot of good people today.
I was hoping that we could,
Speaking of, I
you know,
need to go
rekindle a
check on some wounded.
partnership.
Take care of yourself, Shepard.
And she just got better too.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shot. They hit where? How are we Diaper?
No replacement has been selected.
AI enabled.
Alright, let's go stop the bomb with Tachanka.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One
Well,
moment, please.
died a hero. Thought she was council.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
Ma'am, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garber.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. In the end, we only lost Counselor Valen.
Kylan.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
A friend and I have had a few run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I don't care who he is. Next time we meet, he dies.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question
That
is,
was suspicious how Udina had a video of something that happened maybe 5 minutes ago.
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly.
It was totally wrong though, because first of all he wasn't shot from the front.
Its energy,
or from the back. He was shot from the front.
At the Reapers alone.
And it was his assassin that did.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
I won't fail you.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, I know this may not be the time, but I have something. A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. I'll have to find more information.
Are you okay, Liara?
Not after what we went through on the Citadel. Maybe we should talk about it later.
Dang, I can't believe we lost Ashley like that. Like, we didn't even get a chance to talk.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute? Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
I've been analyzing signals.
Is this the Grissom Academy problem?
No, Commander. The Reapers took Elysium not long ago. Whoever was at Grissom Academy is dead now.
Thank you for the update, Specialist. What have you found?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
I'll look into it if we have time.
I'll mark their possible location on the galaxy map, Commander.
I had to get back to my ship. I was trying to zoom out to the map.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No! This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else. That wasn't me.
You did this.
No! I'm not a murderer!
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Could be useful.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
The lab.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter. You may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
One that knows it.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe? Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Looks like data on the Rachni. Looks like data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data...
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... arc.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Oh, this is a piece of Sovereign's everything.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis.
He has a pretty nice
Several million years old at least.
apartment.
And its technology
They all do.
on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander.
I don't know how I feel about the open bedroom concept. Another drawing from daughter up here.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's
There it
childhood
is.
art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier. Element Zero deposits.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search. The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Element Zero deposits.
Five possible systems.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
All right, let's go.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Wonder who's gonna place the pump. He got taken out. Back to the mass relay. Got the bomb to defeat Cerberus base. And for coins. I'm gonna go back to Chanka and stop this bomb. Cause I feel like it's gonna hurt the Krogans, even though we just saved them. I'm gonna push back their surgeons. Right, we upgraded our guns.
Normandy Shuttle, this is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
To keep the Krogan from becoming a threat.
Makes sense. Couldn't trust the Krogan to play nice. But right now, we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Cerberus is trying to sabotage us.
Let's move it, people!
Take cover!
Keep your heads down!
Of course. Alright, upgraded snipers. Ooh. Clean.
Target the shield generator.
There we go. There it is.
The Krogan rebellions were before my time, but I can't comprehend the need for this.
While morally questionable, the strategy is sound.
Krogan were no joke.
Good work.
SMG heat sink. Everybody had contingencies. Bio weapons. Nukes. Everything.
Copy that.
we go, 5,000 credits.
Cerberus is leaving.
They're leaving, all right. This is a sniper.
We'll have a better view up the ramp.
Agreed! Let's go!
Keep pushing.
I can't believe it remained undetected for so long.
It must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
It must have been strategically placed for maximum yield. I advise haste, Commander.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
This way. Of course, we gotta go up to go down.
With Cerberus evacuating, the bomb should be clear.
Cerberus will re-engage its troops.
Time for upgrade.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful later.
The original safeguards are no match for current technology.
We need to hurry.
Oh, those are Turians.
I'm at the control panel, Commander.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
You have your back.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Sniper.
Look out!
Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus. Nobody gets past it. Clear?
Clear!
Cerberus reinforcements!
I need more time, Commander.
More on the way!
Need more time.
They're not letting up.
Watch for
Like
more shots.
sniping.
Almost there.
Here we go.
He's taking fire.
Protect him.
Shepard,
Take that thing down. Now.
There we go. Singularity. Thorough. go. Cover this point. Oh no, he's at 50%.
He's taking fire.
Protect him.
All right.
Commander, firewall's down. I'm in. Spirits. Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to detonate. Disarm it. No time. I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now. Cover me.
This game is good, chat. I don't know, both Mass Effect 2 and 3 are good. But the story is more crucial in this game.
Lieutenant! Victory. At any cost.
Get it? For the Turians?
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
I can't count the times I've watched friends risk everything for a cause. To see the lieutenant die for us, for his platoon, it hits close to home.
I hate losing people.
I'm getting tired of seeing people die.
Right.
The losses are unfortunate, Shepard, but preserving the peace between Turians and Krogan could prevent the deaths of millions.
I know, Edie. But right now, I just don't give a damn about politics.
Right, especially after that last game. We lost almost our whole crew.
Good work on Tachanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb.
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
When he heard Reeve contacted the Primarch and gave him an earful.
I imagine.
He was angry with the actions of the 9th Platoon and the Primarch's own son. Helped smooth things over. Relations are strained, but holding.
Good to hear, Admiral.
With the events on the Citadel, we can't afford any more distractions.
Yes, sir.
Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Good to hear.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. That is enough.
See. Lines. Second fleet to sixth fleet. Krogan. Or not Reed. Krogan and Erdnot. Tarians. Tarian 6th Fleet. Tarian 43rd Marine Division. Tarian 7th Fleet. Black Watch. Tarian Engineer. Getting our troops up there.
You see the feeds from Halibin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding it.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Impressive work. Program will rise again. Type the Krogan. Mega Arya. Gonna set down Purgatory. All right. Stopped war from breaking out with the Krogan Turians. Go talk to the Quarians now. Quarians and the Krogans on our side. Larians, Quarians. I wonder whatever happened to.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again. Though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
Oh yeah, that's right.
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Hear about your history.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Baiting was a mistake.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system, when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Letting you retreat. Counterattack. Letting you retreat.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
Yeah.
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Also, an old friend of yours, while technically still exiled, has offered to help against the Geth.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
What? I thought she died in the last game.
I had no idea you were with the fleet.
They're keeping it quiet. There was a lot of publicity around my exile, but I'm an expert on the Geth, so...
You're their dirty little secret.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got.
They have the largest fleet in the galaxy?
From this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No, I didn't think we were strong enough.
So why help them?
They're still my people, even if I am the Admiral's dirty little secret.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the Admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
apartment. Investigate the Asari colony. Done. I just want to get in contact with everybody, so then the next part we could just do a bunch of missions. Yeah, we got the coins. They're definitely gonna help us. Now we're gonna get the story on our side, which have everybody.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
I suppose it's flattering they call us to pick up the pieces. What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
They might be able to help us with the Reapers.
No elevator.
Better go down the old-fashioned way.
That sound. There's more than one out there.
Is someone there?
Stay sharp.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
It's so great. See there. Oh. And delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Oh, we heard some. That's one down.
This was the commando's captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map marked with the nav point location of a bomb. They call it the Great Hall.
So the commandos started the purge after all.
I can't blame him.
This place is a lost cause if it's already crawling with Reapers. Let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
No one on this planet.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Her.
Samara.
I knew she would be here.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
But what are you doing here?
My daughters live in this monastery, Tali. I am here for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Are your children a threat?
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Faler and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The
Down
monastery
here?
only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
A beautiful place. No way they dropped all this ammo and it's not gonna be a firefight.
What is that thing?
Banshee. Maybe that's an Asari that got corrupted by the Reapers. Alright, looks like Tali still got it. Get this door open.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
That's what I thought. I noticed that the tendrils have been loosed on their head. You can see how their tendrils are packed, you know, tightly on their head, but corrupted, their color's gone. Their blues turn to gray, and The tendrils are loosed on their head.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
You won't.
We need to find Rila fast. The bomb we're looking for is in the Great Hall.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falair?
I'm sorry.
Falair! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Good that she finally got to reunite with her daughter. I guess it's good that our mission throughout was...
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
So, good look at one. Wow. So they hooked the cords to him. Cover him in that like hive material. Balls and their those are new stuff. Like a marauder. Marauder looks like one. Oh. The bench. Okay. more and more I'm playing this, I see why they couldn't do a massive four. I feel like the story's going in the path
We
that
found our bomb.
And Falaire.
would make.
Rila, wake up!
Falea.
Rila?
Like
Rila,
they
can
tighten
you
up all
hear
the
me?
plot holes.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
That's the last.
For now. Let's get back to that bomb.
That's level 37. Uh-oh.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila!
Loves her sister. Like Tess and Last of Us.
We're not your slaves.
I know that's gonna hit her hard. She really. Why does she look green right there?
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will
Who's that
was
green?
extraordinary,
Sorry.
as was her love for you.
Back there.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I believed.
Forget this stupid code.
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
It stays somewhere. Stay.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Fact finder.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I wonder what their faces.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback. Yeah, that's a great plan.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
Not your response.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
Maybe it's better to just be in exile. At least this way I don't expect them to listen to me.
That still has to hurt.
I was too ready to sacrifice myself for the good of the fleet. I need to stop doing that.
Good luck.
I should get back before the admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
There's no more. Alright guys, we're gonna end it right there. Got a lot to do. Head back to the master. Aria on the Dreadnought. And we'll probably start the next stream with disabling the Dreadnought. Alright guys, I appreciate you coming through. See you guys on the next stream. The story's getting good too. Some of you guys should come over to Twitch. It's the same name, KD Arsenal 141.